Hello and welcome back to another video.
Just kidding. Hello, welcome back to another video. It's been a while since I've uploaded a video to YouTube. So, yeah. I don't know if I will make an update video before this or I'm just gonna start uploading again. But yeah, this is gonna be my first video after a few months and I need to stop saying yeah, you know. But I'm gonna be reading off of a script, so hopefully it goes by smoother. And please, if you like the video, like and subscribe, and please keep on watching because if you liked my other what ifs, you'll probably like this one a lot more because it's scripted and much better made. Sorry for the long intro. It's already 1 minute in, and let's go. An unnamed Saiyan boy, around the age of 13, arrives on Earth in a space pod. After fleeing his exploding planet, Sadala, he suffers serious brain damage from a broken chip piece lodged in his head. Immediately, he is rushed to the hospital. No, his planet is being destroyed by an asteroid. No Dragon Ball characters will be present. Only the characters of My Hero Academia and this unnamed Saiyan boy. Back to the story. As the Saiyan boy is rushed, one of the health workers that is at his care notices his tail and warns the other workers to be careful of this weird instance. The other health workers just shrug it off as they continue to focus on their task ahead. After a few days, the boy wakes up from a coma that he was in, covered in bandages. And when he sees a figure that is a human walk by, he believes that it is a Saiyan and he's on Sadala. And then he asks, "What's happened?" And then the doctor is sure to tell him that he was found on a meteor crash site. The boy is puzzled. A meteor crash site? There aren't a lot of meteors on Sadala, and if so, it would be destroyed by our force quickly. So then he asks, "You sure it wasn't a space pod?" Realizing that he was sent away. Kid? Are you from this planet? Earth? Earth? What is Earth? Is it in Galaxy 3? The doctor freezes. He's confused, yet scared. He's been one of the biggest believers out of a lot of people that don't believe in aliens. But here's the proof. He could, while at the same time this alien could be somewhat hostile. But the begins to shed a few tears, realizing that his planet did indeed explode. He wipes them away after a few minutes and thinks with an optimist attitude instead. New planet, new start. Over time, he gets used to Earth and actually stops fighting because it never suited him, though he was a Saiyan. And I would compare this to like domestication of a predator. But in a few months' time, he's adopted by a couple called the Midoriyas, which they have quirks surrounding breath and heat. He is given the name Hiyashi Midoriya, and over the years, he fades into the crowd of humans. He also marries a woman named Inko, and starts a family and having a son named Izuku. Though he started this family, he vanishes out of his life, anyone's life that knew him. The reasons for this being unknown. Okay, so that was chapter 1 of part 1. I don't want you guys to get confused. Now we're gonna be on chapter 2, which okay, I'm just gonna restate some saying. So his planet is being destroyed by an asteroid. And there are no Dragon Ball characters in this, just the Saiyans. Okay. the Saiyan race. And just for a little bit of power scaling, you can say, for Izuku slash Deku, here's some facts. 1. He'll be much more physically capable than before and can leave small, like, bouncy ball, just half of a soccer ball dent into a car, into metal. Also, he would get this rare disease because of this quirk world, which does not allow him to grow his tail. He's not gonna have a quirk, okay? So you know. Now let's get back into the story. Sorry about that. Okay. Whew. Izuku's doctor would notice his strange DNA, but says that it's just an undiscovered disease because he just does not want to deal with that, and also says that it is harmless. Other than Izuku's childhood, besides, okay, sorry, let me just, okay. Other than that one fact, Deku's childhood would remain the same as in canon. Bakugo would still bully him for being quirkless and having a tail. Now, okay, sorry. So now this is now to the present day of episode 1 of My Hero Academia. Deku is walking home when he encounters a villain made of sludge. The villain captures him in his sludge's body, and Deku desperately tries to get out. As soon as he thinks of giving up, there was really no point in trying anymore. He sees a flash of hope appear as he is freed from the grasp of the sludge monster. He looks in front of him and sees the embodiment of hope, All Might, stand before him. And when the number 1 hero asks him if he's okay, Izuku can't help but fanboy. Though he was just facing sudden death, he was saved, but he's still gonna fanboy because this is probably gonna be his only chance to ever see All Might. And All Might signed his notebook and tells him that he has to go. Izuku, still having some questions, grabs onto his leg as All Might jumps into the sky. Leaps into the sky, sorry. But as he's in the sky, he then realizes that there's a boy attached to my leg, and quickly sets a route towards the nearest building. What were you thinking, kid? I'm sorry. I just had to ask this last question. Again, hurry up. I'm sorry if I sound rude. Well, can I be a hero even though I don't have a quirk? A pause. No. I'm sorry. Sometimes you have to face the truth. But you can become a police officer. And by that time, Izuku can't even hear anything. He falls to his knees. A waterfall of tears from his defeated soul begin to fall onto the ground. His idol just shut him down like that. But something different begins to happen in his mind. The tears come to a stop, and a certain pride begins to take over him. I wanted to be like you, yet I have no quirk and have done nothing to make me worthy of even speaking to you. But that will change. I'll train myself to be worthy of your time. I'll become even stronger. You watch. The determination in the boy's eyes sparks a green flame. Not an actual green flame. Sorry. No. That is even visible to All Might. But then All Might suddenly shrinks, coughing up blood. Izuku sees this and he starts to just panic. He does not know what's happening. What? Who are you? Kid, don't worry. It's still All Might. Just, I suffered an injury in the battle I had beforehand. And now I can't retain my muscular state. Zuko thinks he's hallucinating, but then Small Might has to tell him that he's not. But he also tells him, kid, do not tell anyone about this. I'm serious. Izuku nods and begins to walk home. But on his way, he sees the sludge monster yet again. This time it's more serious. The sludge monster is attacking his friend. Bakugo! Izuku yells as if he wasn't even thinking. And then he begins to run over to save his friend without a thought in mind. But this sight of speed wasn't normal for Izuku, let alone a human. To the human eye, all they saw was a green blur. What are you doing? I don't need your help. I'm saving a friend. I can do this on my own, Izuku. There is a moment of silence as the sludge monster begins to try to consume both of the boys. Take this, Detroit! Smash! All Might saves the boy after seeing the act of courage by the green-headed boy, Izuku. He grabs both of them, and the sludge monster is defeated. Izuku begins to walk home, but is stopped again on his way home. But this time, it's different. He sees his bulky idol, All Might, stand before him. But All Might has good news. He gives him the same speech as Izuku received in canon, and I am not going to try to do an impression of it because I don't even remember the words and I'm not going to look it up. And Izuku knows what he has to do. Hey. I don't know why I said that last part. Oh, sorry about that. I went a little off script there. I'm saying Izuku knows what to do. But that's where I'm gonna end it. There's not really much difference so far. I'm just going over the first part of the story. But the next part will cover the entrance exams for UA, and that shall be fun. And the training, which that's when the story is really gonna start to differ. The only thing that really differed this time was his pride taking over and him showing signs of his extraordinary abilities. And he's a hybrid Saiyan, so that'll be cool too. So yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. If you've made it this far, comment down below whatever you want, but add donut at the end. And people that don't watch to the end are like, donut? Who's saying donut? Those weirdos. So yeah, that'll be fun. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for 100 subscribers. I'll be doing a special for that. Or this is the special for that. Yeah, peace out.